Detroit Lions. Yes, they did not make the playoffs, but they're still making news right now here in the NFL. Lions GM says that Jared Goff is our quarterback, and he was not a bridge to a future quarterback in the draft or via free agency. So way or no way, Jared Goff is the quarterback of the future for the Detroit Lions. Hashtag one pride. So, guys, the Detroit Lions have 2 draft picks in the first round of the top 18 this season in the 2023 NFL Draft, which will be live coverage right here on Man Hour Sports. They have the number 6 pick from the LA Rams and the 18th pick in this year's draft. So when we look at the Detroit Lions team as a whole, what do we think their draft needs are? Is it quarterback? Is it offensive line? Is it defensive line, defensive secondary, wide receiver? What was the downfall for the Detroit Lions all season long? And it wasn't their offense. It wasn't Jared Goff. It wasn't Jamal Williams. It wasn't DeAndre Swift. The offense was fine. It was the defensive side of the ball. The defensive side of the ball was horrendous. What was it, like the first 6 weeks they were giving up like 40 points a game, but they were scoring like 42 or something. It was astronomical. Hands down the worst defense I have ever seen in the NFL field in a very, very long time. Granted, they did turn it around a little bit later in the year, and Aaron Glenn is now a head coaching candidate, but I'm not for sure about that. When your defense is so bad, how can you become a head coaching candidate? But whatever. So, way or no way, Jared Goff is the future quarterback of the Detroit Lions, and that is a way. I've actually been saying this since that trade happened. Like, this was a good thing for the Detroit Lions, right? Whether they are going to be bad for the next 5-6 years or they're going to be really, really good for the next 5 or 6 years. Jared Goff is not a bad quarterback. He just got a kind of a bad rap after that. The Super Bowl run, and they kind of shit the bed, right, the following year. Was it really his fault? No, I think it was Sean McVay's fault. We have seen it, right? Sean McVay is either really good or really bad as a coach. Super Bowl or I don't want to rebuild. I don't want to move on. But no way yes way Jared Goff is the quarterback of the future, currently and the future for the Detroit Lions. They're not going to draft a quarterback in this year's draft. Meaning they might like the 5th, 6th, 7th round. But the first round, they're going defense. 6th overall pick, they're going to draft that defensive tackle from Clemson. Brian Brees, right? They're going to draft him. On the 18th pick, let's stay on the defensive side of the ball. Let's draft the cornerback. Christian Gonzalez. Draft him. Jared Goff is the quarterback of the future for the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff is a top 10 quarterback in the league. Jared Goff is that dude. He is that guy. Guys, Jared Goff has that dog in him. He has that it factor. Yes, the first season in Detroit was horrendous. They're 0-17, 0-16, right? It was terrible. Like, I get it. But he kept at it. They're building from within. They're building around Jared Goff and Jamal Williams and that receiver that he drafted. The name slipping my mind right now. They got that dog in them. Dan Campbell is that dog. Jared Goff is that pack leader. Everybody's falling. Jared Goff is the future quarterback of the Detroit Lions as long as they keep winning, right? Winning cures all. But yeah, Jared Goff is that dog. He is that guy. He is the future of the Detroit Lions.
Checking out that Man Hour
Playoff bound baby.
If you're interested in the next video, click the link right here. Of course, subscribe right here. And always join us Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. East Coast time, right here where you're watching this clip. And as always, Man Hour Nation, rise up.